Okay, welcome to the theElpyDimension. This is Elpy. This is a little chaotic spot. It's been a long time since I've encountered any, well, no, I've had a couple encounters with invasive jumping worms, Asian jumping worm, crazy worm, snakeworm. Those are all names for it. And I just moved a pot as I'm putting together my new garden bed that's going to be a perennial bed. And so I'm going to move this pot next. And this is where I tend to find them the most. Let's see. I did just find 3. I didn't have my camera ready. Go figure. Okay, I see 1. Tons of slugs. I see 1 jumping worm. This guy here. Oh. See, they're actually not that far under the soil at all. That's him. I'm surprised to only find 1. So if you haven't watched my other video on the jumping worm, they don't always jump. They don't always act crazy. But you'll see they're sort of a grayish brown color. And their clitellum, which is this right here. This is a signature that it's an adult worm. This guy's being, sorry, I felt like there's something in my hair. This guy's being very mellow. But clitellums, see how it's shiny? It's not slimy in the way that other worms are. But yeah, so the clitellum in the jumping worms is this sort of pale grayish brown color. It's not really pink, but it's also flush with their body, and it goes all the way around. It doesn't break up. It's a solid loop, so to speak. So yeah, this is a crazy worm who's not being so crazy, but it is a good example. They are not beneficial to your soil. So sadly, not so sadly, I will be destroying him, meaning I am going to go over onto the concrete and crush it. Sorry, bud. And since that was uneventful, and see how this is really broken up like that and dry, that is also an indicator of Asian jumping worms. And that's part of why they're problematic, is because they break down the organic matter in the soil faster than it's replenished. And excuse me, I just spotted another one. So they deplete the soil of organic matter, and this can cause erosion and forests and whatnot. Oh yeah, look at right there. See that bright pink, but it's like a brownish pinkish. Yeah, that's one. That's one here. You can tell from the shine. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. Attempt to grab this guy. See how it moves? More like a snake. Yeah. Wild, huh? I wish they were cool. They're cool to look at. Here's his friend. Ooh, this is a big guy. So this is 6 that I've found under 2 buckets. And they do calm down. See? And again, this guy's clitellum sticks out a little bit more, but you're going to look for this complete circle of the clitellum. This sort of the snake-like movement. Not always jumping, but when they do try to get away, it's snake-like. And their color, I know they've been feeding. They're shiny, but not slimy. One reason I do it on the concrete, so maybe something will come eat their carcasses. And if they do have any eggs in their clitellums, then they're less likely to spread. So that was 6 in this small area. We got a regular worm here, and it's probably been injured. See, other worms do move kind of wild and crazy. It does kind of look like he's been injured. So don't get it twisted that every wiggly worm is one, but the more you see the Asian jumping worms, the more clear their behavior is. All right, let's move this bucket. Nope. Well, here we go. We know they've been under here. Now here's some probably red wigglers. See how they're red? See that? That clitellum is shiny. Ooh, he's fast. And they will drop their tail. And you don't want to fish with them because, again, you're releasing their eggs. Now this is most likely a juvenile. Doesn't have a fully formed clitellum, but it's starting. This is definitely one. So, see that shiny? Again, I think they're beautiful. Shiny, sort of grayish brown. Not slimy. Shiny, but not slimy. Here's another one. Oh, freaking mosquitoes are getting me. All right. So that puts us at 10, I believe. Something. All right. Well, I've got to get back to the job at hand. I imagine there are some under my fig trees as well. But like I said, I got to get back to the job at hand. And the mosquitoes, the longer I sit still, the more they're getting me, and the more I'm thinking about if that groundhog in the back is eating my squash. So there you go. There's another lesson on identifying. It's a repeat, but you got to see even more examples. And again, see this? See how it doesn't really clump together. It's just all broken up. Yeah, they're not good for the soil. All right. Thanks so much. Appreciate your time. Let me know in the comments if you've seen them. Keep your eyes out for them. And come back anytime. Let me know if you found them. Do destroy them if you find them. I've heard of experts saying to put them in a bag and basically let them melt in the sun in like a Ziploc bag. I just smoosh the crap out of them on the concrete, and usually something comes along and eats them. All right. Thanks. Take care. Be well. Be safe. Bye for now.